Before we do the back frame assembly, let's go back to Part Studio. Let's go down, side spar connection still activated. We went in and changed where the bolt holes were last time. We're going to keep that, but I noticed that the color was off, so we're going to go Edit Appearance. Let's change that to black, and when we go back to the front frame, you'll notice that it is now, all of these parts are black. So just showing that if you change something in Part Studio, it will automatically update in Assembly View. As long as you've saved those changes here, they'll automatically appear in your Assembly View. Let's right click on this, on the Assembly 1. Let's go Rename. Let's go Back Frame Assembly. Now left click, highlight all of these parts. That's one way to do it, or you could highlight over in the features. We're going to right click, we're going to go copy 17 items. We're going to left click on the back frame. We're going to paste the 17 items here. And I want to be able to go back and create drawings just for the front frame. And I don't want to have to replicate the work. So we're going to save that assembly where it was at. So now we're going to build the back frame. Let's go Insert. Let's go Right View. Scroll down. And let's find the back frame tube. Let's just start with that. Left click to insert it. Close out the Insert tab. I'm just going to pull this over. Left click, holding down. Now I'm going to click on that. I'm going to rotate 90 degrees. And I want to go back, right click. Let's go to Isometric View. Let's left click on the Fasten. Left click here, because we want that part to move to the frame. Left click here, and that should insert. Let's go over and see how far. Yeah, so that's good. Insert. Let's go back down, find that part again. So back frame tube. Let's insert here. Close that out. Go to Top View. Drag that over. Left click on it. Let's go 90 degrees. Close that out. Yeah, let's do it from here. Let's just try that without going in. Left click here. Left click here. Yeah, that's what we did. Close that out. That goes all the way up to where we want. And when we look at it from this side, you'll notice that it is where we want it to be. We're going to go back in and change the length of this here in just a second. So let's go to Part Studio. This will be good practice to change parts. Let's turn that one off. Let's go back up here to the back frame tube. Let's turn that on, highlight it so we can go and find the sketches. All right, there's our sketch. Let's go to Front View. We're going to change the length here. 30.75. Close that. Let it save. Back frame assembly. And that looks like that's just about touching the ground. Okay, let's insert this side base tube. Let's go Insert. Let's go down and find it. Side base tube. Let's bring it over here. Left view. Bring it up here. Let's left click on it. Let's close that out. Left click. Rotate. Let's go 90 degrees. Let's bring that over. Let's go to Isometric View. Zoom in so we can have a good look. Left click on the Fasten mate. Left click here. Left click there. We're going to have to adjust that. So let's do our offset on the Z axis. Let's go 2 inches for now. Yeah, that's pretty good. let's go insert. Let's go side base tube again. Bring it in, close that out, rotate around. Let's go to right view so we can rotate it. Rotate 90 degrees. Left click, bring it over here. Let's go back to isometric view. Left click, fasten mate. Left click here. Left click there. Let's go Z offset to 2 inches. And we've got that. All right, so it's starting to set up nicely. Let's go insert. So one of these has to be on the left and one has to be on the right. So let's set this down. Close that out. Go over. All right, this one is going to go on this side. So let's go to isometric view. Let's just move it over there a little bit closer. Left click there, left click here. That back frame tube off so we can see it. No, we got it there. So let's do our offset at 2 inches. And now let's see how everything's lining up. Top view. Zoom in. Yeah, so we're going to shorten that tube. Let's go back to Part Studio. Let's go to our side base tube. Let's go 6 inches. It was 7. Let's see what it does there. Still saving. Let's go back to the back frame. All right, so that's pretty good. Move that just a little bit more. Let's go 1.70. Oops. And now let's look and see. That one's fitting where we want it to be, and so we're going to do the same thing over here. That automatically changed to 6 inches. So let's go insert, and let's go down. Let's do part 18. It has to go on this side. Let's move it over. Left click, fasten mate. Left click here. All right, let's do our offset. 1.70. Close that out, and that should, yeah, so we've got those in. Now we're going to do a support tube here. So let's go back, let's go insert, scroll down, find our support tube, let's place it in here, close that out. Let's left click on that. I'm going to go to back view. I'm going to rotate that. Left click on the end here. Left click here. Let's do our offset of 2 inches. Z offset 2 inches. Close that out. And let's see how that looks. Yep, so we've got the base. So the next video, we're going to complete the full frame assembly, get everything lined up. If everything matches, then we'll go ahead and do a small scale assembly next.